We had been searching for the pirate Terramut. Eventually we had found him. We lost him for 3 days. We didn't know where he was. We finally got him. Follow the coordinates to catch Terramut once and for all. Now that he'll be heavily guarded by his cohorts. Be careful out there, Sky Warrior. This will be your toughest task yet. So then Sky Warrior set out. We set the destination to the coordinates that we were told. Surely he'd be waiting there, so we headed out. Eventually I arrived at my first destination, the Stargate. We had to go through the Stargate. He was waiting just beyond. All in another solar system. So we pressed forward. 2 solar systems away, I eventually arrived at my destination. We found the acceleration gate we were looking for. We knew the pirate was just behind. So we proceeded to go through the acceleration gate.
Drive active.
Surely the pirates would be on the other side. And they were. There was 6 pirates on the other side. We swiftly took them out. So we activated the afterburners. All 6 of them were locking onto us. We had to take them out. 2,000, 5,000. We had to get in really close range because we had really close range guns. I remember the battle. I was surrounded. Eventually the first pirate fell, then the second pirate fell. Eventually, there was only just me remaining. Explosions everywhere. I didn't know if I was going to make it out alive. There's just way too many of them. But eventually, they were all taken down, and it was just me. Oh, and then 2 more pirates showed up, 2 to 3 invaders and infiltrator. Swiftly, we took out them. And we looted to see if there was any crazy loot in any of these. It was just all junk. Pithy invader approached us. We soon defeated them. Here they were over here. The ship was heavily bombarded by missiles, but eventually we did take them out. Eventually the first pirate fell. Eventually the second pirate would fall. And then we could head through the Stargate. The path had been cleared. Establish warp drive. We'd have to repair the shields before we moved into the next gate. So we pressed forward. We knew we were just about there. Pit the irrigator. There's a few more pirates guarding the next gate. We had to take them out as well. 2 more pirates showed up. Looted all. Went to intercept. It's firing to the closest target. The other one was a lot farther away. We could just not keep up to it. It's way too fast. Two more showed up. It was just a never-ending stream of pirates. Would the battle ever end? Would we ever find Terramite? Eventually, we yelled to make our way through the acceleration gate.
Warp drive active.
I've located your next target in the area. He's not, in fact, inside the stolen Navy ship. I detected his life signs inside the stasis web of fire tower attached to the outpost. It's currently causing a major slowdown in your ship. So the ship could barely move, being stasified by the Terramite stasis tower. We should take out the piddly invaders first. Take out the pirates, the ones that are shooting us. The Navy ship. He was not inside the Navy ship. So we had to take out the stasis tower. We could not catch up to the enemy. The ships were way too fast. Our guns were way too short. So we took the hits from the pirates. Eventually, we'd probably have to warp out. Our shield's heavily damaged. We had to retreat. We had to dock at the nearest station. We just could not take out the stasis tower in time. We could not lose our ship, so we retreated. We would be back for you.
Docking permission requested. Docking requested.
Our ship fully repaired. We headed back. Eventually, we'd make our way back to where we came from. Back to where the pirates were waiting for us. Oh no, we had one acceleration gate to go through. The pirates were just beyond. You could tell because the music was turning up. So now, we would go back and finish the job. stasis tower was right there. We knew what we had to do. The stasis tower and we destroyed the stasis tower. Soon, the stasis tower gone. We wouldn't have to worry about it slowing us down. We'd have full speed again. Stasis tower destroyed. We can focus on the enemy pirates again now. The sight was blinding. We just could not see anything. So we made our way toward the pirates. There it was. There was Taramar capsule, the escape capsule, which was released upon destruction of one ship. He was inside. We had to destroy him. We could destroy him, or we could let him live. It's entirely up to us. To destroy the stolen Navy ship. We couldn't let them keep the stolen Navy ship. Eventually had fallen. There was just one more pirate left. Eventually, everything was destroyed. It was just Taramar left. Would we destroy him? Or would we let him live? Find Taramar and take him out once and for all. We had to destroy him. Finally, the pirate menace had been destroyed. We could return back home. Our job here is done.
Warp drive active.
With job complete, we return back home to the State Water Academy. I'm deeply grateful for everything you've done, Sky Dragonflies. You're clearly willing to take on challenging work, and you deliver excellent results. Stick with us in the state, and you will do very well. Mission complete. We're complete the military path. Now, we did the other paths. All that was left was the advanced military path and the exploration path. So we just had more. I'll provide you with a combat frigate. We'll have to stay there until we're destroyed. Here's a mission suited for someone. Let me stress this point, Sky Dragonflies. We want to see you kill at least one pirate and then stay alive in there, so you may not leave the area until your ship has been blown to pieces. You should use the frigate I'm giving you. So, he's sending us on a suicide mission. We had to be very careful for this one. We knew we were going to lose our ship, so we couldn't bring our main ship. So we had to bring a different ship. He had given us a Merlin to use. He said we could use this one. Didn't have to equip it with too well, because we knew the ship wasn't going to be around for too long. So we could equip it with one 75mm calibering. We could equip it with some ammo, some anti-matter charges. And hopefully that's enough to destroy one enemy. So now I have to work on my next objective.
Warp drive active.
Upon arriving in the pocket of space, we found the acceleration gate. I went through.
Warp drive active.
On the other side, there was pirates. There was mercenary fighter. We had to take out at least one of them, and then we had to stay here until our ship was destroyed. That was our current job. We had one laser tornado. We did 6,000 to. So we had to be within 6,000 to 5,000. Keep at range. 5,000. So it was just a one-on-one battle between me and the mercenary fighter. Threat level high. Mercenary fighter. Bounty 5,000. The mercenary fighter was evading every single fire that we shot at it. Eventually, though, we did take down the mercenary fighter. Once pirate had been destroyed, 10 or 15 more pirates showed up. Spider drones. We had to intercept the terrorist, elite federal arcs, these things, an elite cursor of the Galante Federation. Why is the Galante here? Sensor dampened. Elite fixer. Our sensors have been dampened. We have been webified. We cannot move. We can't even target them. We are being surrounded. There's nothing we can do. The Federation surrounded us. We knew we would not make it out alive. 10 more Federation. I thought we were recording before. The Galante Federation approached us and got closer. They surrounded our ship. Soon, our ship would be destroyed. We would have no way to get out of here. Mission failed. Okay, get the heck out of there. Get the hell out of there. He doesn't even. So now we have to return back to the station.
Warp drive active.
Wreck of Sky Dragon flies. We made it out there just barely alive. We'll always remember that day. Then we made it back to the home station. Back to the State War Academy. Back to the station, we told them we stayed there as long as we could. We had lost our ship. You need to finish your current mission. So we completed the task. Not bad, Sky Dragonflies. You did well out there against overwhelming odds. Ideally, to familiarized with you a little more with the constant threat of these ship loss. In these early days, you probably wouldn't find yourself in such challenging situations, but it's helpful to know in advance how to take a ship loss and still get back up. So now, a new mission for us. Dangerous interference that will damage your ship. We have to fly through. Use your afterburner to quickly travel through the electromagnetic disturbance to the asteroid colony. We accept this mission. So then I'd have to go back and pilot my old Merlin. We had lost the ship he had given us. That's alright, we'd get bigger, better ships. We already got the Badger while we were away. The Badger is a super sick industrial ship. Eventually, we'd fly that thing. But for now, we had objectives to fly through the gas. We had to equip our Merlin. So we equipped it with the afterburners. We had afterburners. We had a whole bunch of things. We could get rid of these repairs. We don't need those anymore. We could replace it with another gun, like electron blaster, with the 125mm. And then we could just refill everything. Yes, we don't need these or anything. Do we slip an arc disruptor? Maybe we do. So now we're ready to go. We just had to reload everything. Oh no, we're all out of ammo basically.
Warp drive active.
Upon arriving at the point in space, there was another acceleration gate. We went through. Alright, once you enter the next area, you should see an asteroid station. Head to that as quickly as you can. The area surrounding it will be dangerous, but once you make it to the station itself, you will be safe. So all you had to do is make it to the station alive, through the gas that was going to destroy our ship if we couldn't make it there. So we just rushed through the station, we activated the afterburners. We had these override injectors, which actually increased our speed, right? Increases engine power at the expense of cargo capacity, so we can't carry as much, but our speed goes up by 10.5%. We had to use these shields, right? We had to just make it to the station alive without losing our ship this time. Once we make it to the station, what is the station? Dark and ominous metal structures jut outwards. Good work, you're done. Report back to me. So now we can return back home. Dark and ominous metal structures jut outward from this crumbled asteroid. Scanners indicate a distant power source far within the adamant rock. So maybe there's still a mining operation going on there. Or the power just lasts forever. Power just is so easy to get in the future. We return back to the State War Academy to report our findings. Good work, you made it through the gauntlet alive. You should take a moment to consider all that you've learned so far and how it all ties together. No module works in isolation. Orcs Round Brothers, for example, the close raids don't work well unless you can close in on your enemy. And for that you need an afterburner. Use your afterburner to travel quickly or request the next mission. Use your civilian light missile launcher to destroy the pirate. Yes, have alongside hybrid guns, weak artillery use missiles, the best option of all, while weapons from other factions damn near lock you into dealing a single type of damage, EM, thermal, kinetic, or explosive. Cathartic missiles can deal any kind, and we can switch them out on the fly. We even have auto-targeting missiles that don't require you to lock onto the enemy, which is particularly useful when your electronic systems have been compromised. We've cornered a pirate nearby. I'll provide you with a civilian light missile launcher. I want you to finish him off with it. Our Merlin could not hold a missile launcher, so we had to fly the Ibis. The Ibis probably would be able to hold a missile launcher, right? Yes, the Ibis can hold 2 missile launchers. So we had to take out the Ibis for this one, civilian missile launcher. Then Scourge missiles that we made earlier for the manufacturing quest. Civilian Scourge missile. Throw those in the bag. And then the Iblis was ready to go.
Warp drive active.
On arriving at the pocket of space, we did see the pirate. The pirate, he was waiting for us. So we could test our new light missile launchers on the enemy, see how well they work. Light missile launcher, range within 19 kilometers. So we just had to stay within 19 kilometers. So now we ourselves had missile launchers. And then only 2 shots later, the pirate was destroyed. That was our mission. Now we could return.
Warp drive active. active.
with whole new weapons at our disposal, the missile launcher. Fleet warfare is common in New Eden, and in any fleet, the fleet commander is the most important voice to listen to. For your next assignment, you will join in one of your local anti-piracy fleets and as auxiliary support for a hostage rescue. You will take your orders from a local Concord FC, and your job will be explained to you once you arrive at the perimeter of the base. Follow the instructions carefully. The lives of those hostages and the completion of your own training depend on it. Alright, good luck then. Pay close attention to your orders as they are given. Don't just charge in and start shooting. So we headed back out again in the Merlin to see what was happening with the pirate fleet. We were greeted with another acceleration gate. Oh, in a gaseous cloud, we went through the acceleration gate. Message from Concord. Welcome to the fray. I've ordered the fleet to hold its ground for the time being, but we're going to send you in to recover the hostages shortly. Move out to the next area where your pirates are. They're expecting a negotiator, but we're sending you instead. You're not to engage unless I give you the order. We need to maintain the appearance of peaceful negotiation until the safety of hostages can be confirmed. In the moment, we're going to request that the pirates relocate the hostages to the prison facility. You should see up ahead there so that we can verify the safety. The moment they've done that, I want you to charge towards the prison and get them out. Do not fire on anyone or anything. Your only objective is the safe rescue of the hostages. Once your recovery is confirmed, we'll deal with these scumbags ourselves. Sit tight and wait for the go order. Move in, rescue the hostages. Go, go, go. Now, we had to go save the hostages. Everyone else would take care of the mercenary pirates, I would imagine. So we activated the afterburners. Prison facility was just up ahead. Need 10 hostages in your cargo hold. So the pirates, they would not fire upon us. So now, hostages have been rescued. Bring 10 hostages to him. No. Now go dock back at the station. We have rescued the hostages. Well done out there. You followed your orders as I hoped you would. There's a lot more to being a competent fleet pilot, of course, but so often it is these simple lessons that are forgotten. The fastest discipline counts for a great deal. Returning to interdiction tactics, but I've tested out a stasis webifier module. When activated on a target ship, the stasis webifier will encase it in a containment field and slow down it dramatically. Time for you to see for yourself. He's chased down a pirate to a nearby hideout and wants you to pin him down. We'll provide you with a civilian stasis webifier, and you may want to fit an afterburner too. Do not get close to any Concord police vessels when using a stasis webifier. They may see you as a threat and destroy your ship. We already had the stasis webifier. That one's better than the civilian. Do we need to use the civilian one? I don't know. Just use the civilian one. Incoming transmission. Get out of here, Ager. Pirate has been found. Pirate leader. We burn towards the pirate. Terrorist leader. So we have tracked down the leader. Let's head to webify him. Civilian warp disruptor. So now we'll not be able to warp away. Oh, within 20,000. So now he is trapped. All we had to do was webify him. Then Concord would come and deal with him, right? So I felt smart. Scored 8. Our leader's too far away. Eventually we got close enough. Within 10,000, yes. Come on, transmission. Alright, I'm standing down. I'll cooperate. Just let me live. Complete the mission, Doc. With our job done here, we could return back home again. Transmission, stand down, pilot. Good work. Report back to me when you're ready. Concord can take it from here. Concord has destroyed the pirate. Nicely done. You applied just the right amount of firepower necessary, something which can often yield more than outright slaughter. Now, use the civilian stasis weapon fire. I'll request the mission. We're going to be sleeping back on this one and letting you take control of the situation. One of our patrols spotted a small group of suspicious vessels headed towards a local pleasure hub. After processing their ship's ID tags, we've determined that one of the pilots is a known terrorist responsible for dozens of station bombings. The Concord raid is in the premises will be picked up by the terrorists well before the ships actually arrive. We need this murderer taken out while we have his location, so you must move in yourself and then assassinate him. Do you understand? You'll be granted the comrade. The following items will be granted. So now, this is when we got our brand new ship. We could go to our inventory. We could go to our ships. We could go to the ship hangar. We could strip the fitting from the Merlin. Get rid of everything. Now, we could use the comrade. We could throw everything in the item hangar. Requires destroyer level 1. Oh, we could not fly the comrade. We had to learn how to fly the comrade first. Destroyers level 1. We don't have destroyers. We only had frigates. Spaceship command. Could I frigate? We don't know how to fly the thing.